want you to be able to visualize benchmarks. I see some of you pulled out your rulers, and that was a smart thing thinking about for math. You're not actually going to use rulers today, so slide that back into your desk. 3, 2, 1. I should not see those out for math today because we're just talking about liquid volume. So keep those put away. Our desks are cleared. I see tools in hand, so put those away. And let's talk about some benchmarks. What are we talking about?
Benchmarks.
Benchmarks are things that you can visualize so that when you hear a measurement, you can kind of picture what size it is. So if I hold up, I'm curious who knows, and I'll look for GTA. Who knows what this would be a good benchmark for? What unit would be about the size of a carton of milk?
A cup.
What do you think, Rylan? A cup. Everybody, a carton of milk was a good benchmark for a cup. Okay. How about my regular throwaway water bottle? What would this be a good benchmark for in your brain? Hendrix? A pint. What would this be a good benchmark for?
Pint.
Which is 2 cups. Good. I also have one that I didn't show you yet. We just talked about it a little bit. These two are actually the same size.
They're quarts.
They hold the same amount inside, which is kind of hard to picture, but it's because the bottom of this one is much, yeah, it fits more than this. So who thinks they know what this benchmark amount would be?
A quart.
I'm looking for GTA. Kevin.
A quart.
Yes, these are both a quart. And I have this one labeled, but both of these are a quart. That means that 4 of these would fit inside of my gallon, right? Yep, Q-U-A-R-T. So you have to be aware of that when it's spelled a little funky, but that is what a quart is. And finally, I think everybody can tell me this is a great benchmark for a
gallon.
Very good. So this, oh my, that was really unexpected.
Oh man.
This is my first challenge activity for math today. Are you ready?
Oh.
We're gonna try that again. Are you ready?
Yes.
I want to know with GTA for mathematicians the best unit to measure some different things. If I wanted a carton of heavy cream, would I probably measure it in cups, pints, quarts, or gallons? I'll give you a hint. Heavy cream usually comes in a container that's this size.
Oh, quart.
Oh, I'm looking for that GTA. Keegan.
Quart.
Keegan. What would be the best measurement for a carton of heavy cream? Good. A quart would be the best one. How do I spell quart, friends?
I have no idea.
Now the good news is, especially since that's such a funky spelled word, the shortcut for quart is going to be QT. Okay? You don't have to put it in parentheses. You could just write QT. Because look, it's like a little cutie jug. That's how I remember it. All right. How about if I just had, oh, here's an example of one. It's not a very big one, but just a little flower vase. About how much
beer bottle.
do we need another strike? Pull it together. What if I had just a flower vase? And some flower vases will be like this size. Usually they're a little bigger. So think of it if it's this tall, but it goes the whole way up. What would be a good amount to measure with that flower vase? So this is a good size for a flower vase also. Would hold about that much. What do you think, Macy? A pint. Spell pint for me, everybody. P.
T.
The shortcut for pint
PT.
is PT, which is sneaky because it's also the abbreviation for point. So just know that when we're doing our customary measurements, PT stands for pint. If I were going to fill up a swimming pool, here's my options. A cup, a pint, a quart, a fluid ounce, which there are actually 8 fluid ounces inside of a cup, so they're my tiniest amount, or a gallon. What would be the best? I'm looking for GTA. What would be the best measurement to fill a pool with? Because we know it's going to take lots of whatever we're putting in. But who can tell me which measurement will be the best one to fill a pool with? Eli?
A gallon.
Gallons. Why did you choose gallons, Eli?
Because it's the biggest and you don't fill up your pool with milk.
Yeah, that's right. You don't fill up your pool with milk. But if I fill up with my pool with gallons, it's still going to take several gallons to fill a pool. But can you imagine if you were trying to fill your pool up with pints? How long that would take? Or if you were filling up your pool with cups, how long? So that's why we want to think, okay, we want to make sure that we use the smartest units for when we're measuring. Same thing with a wash tub. That would be like your sink. What would be the best one for a wash tub? Ellie. What would you fill a sink with? Would you fill it with, which one of these do you think would be the best one for filling up our sink? A cup, a pint, a quart, a gallon. Maybe a pint? Maybe this not. I think my sink would hold a lot of these still. My sink's still a decent size.
It's a quart.
Addison, what do you think? Maddie, you need to go put that in your locker now.
Maybe a quart.
So this is the size of a quart. Do you think?
Wait, no. A gallon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably if it's a sink that you can wash things in, it'll hold at least a gallon, right? You could use some quarts to fill it also, but you're probably gonna be able to fill a whole gallon in your sink. Good work with that, friends.
Hey, you landed it. Unless you have my extremely.
So let's do our first puzzle penguin. What is it? Dear math students, today I had to choose the best unit to use to measure how much water is needed to fill a kitchen sink. I said the best unit to use is cups. Is my answer correct? If not, please correct my work and tell me what I did wrong. This is what I want you to talk to your neighbors about. And I want you to be able to say, I think the best unit to fill a sink would be blank because da 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 da. Are you ready? Teach. And say because why? Why? Oh, my friends, this is going to be posted on your slides today. And again, I want you to tell me what unit you think you would use to fill a sink, and then tell me why. So you would use blank because, and then give me your reasoning. Okay? Good luck.